Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. As you can see, we've already started here. Clayson. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Griezmann. Gets up to head it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Sweden have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Lustig. Loss. Hoists it forward. There's a long ball, and he's cut it out. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pavard goes on an adventurous run. Incoming cross. Giroud with a shot! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Lustig. Frank missed. Larsson goes looking. Forsberg. Forsberg goes up and over. Pavard hurtling down that right flank. Lost. Forsberg. Berg. Cuts it out. Kleisson. Loss. Tries to get it forward quickly. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. That is very well defended. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Kleisson. Lustig. And it's played forward. Pavard. And we hit half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Kleisson. Larsson has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Sweden making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Lustig. Loss. Kleisson. Matuidi gets it back. Out for a throw. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Forward it goes. That's a corner kick. Towering header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Hoists it forward. And it's Pogba. Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Loss. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Grandquist. Sweden have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Mondi. More than... He certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Isak. Loss.
Sweden merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Isak. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Good idea, just poorly executed. extraordinary.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Sweden making another change here.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Goes down, but nothing given. Matuidi. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Tries to get it forward quickly. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Played out to the right. Loss. Receives it in a good position. Giroud. Keeps everyone guessing. It's a loose ball. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. And we are already back underway. Well positioned to make that interception. Just brushed off the ball there. Loss. Isak. Isak! Another chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Larsson plays it short. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Grandquist. Lustig. Gleison. Loss. Breaks on here. Matuidi drives it forward. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering
Extra time reaches half-time. And it is starting to feel as though there is an inevitability about penalties here. You'd like to think that both teams still want to win it in the final 15 minutes. The question is, can the players go that far? Well, we are already up and running again. 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. Oh, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Gets wrestled off the ball, hoists it forward. Still no sign of a breakthrough. It's quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams. In comes the cross. Massive leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Matuidi. And it's played forward. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Both sets of players have run themselves into the ground here, Peter. And as extra times go, I think I'll remember this for a while.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. Giroud shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. No, it's been saved!
He's so focused there. Fantastic save.
It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
France from one behind. Keeper's read that beautifully.
I think the keeper's done really well to save that. He deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
And the lead is 2. France can't afford to miss another one.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
Sweden with this chance to pull 2 clear. And they're 2 up. France must score to keep their hopes alive. And scores to keep them alive.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Lloris must save it. And there it is, the decisive kick. So after a gruelling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are heartbroken.